If you are enjoying the story so far and need more Dungeons and Dragons in your life, I invite you to check out another group called the Long Past Podcast. They are working their way through heroism and tragedy in the events of the Chragan War. Their name and link are in the description below. A noxious shroud of ash, steam, and smoke spreads across the afternoon sky from the ruined, boiling lands, as the hobgoblins dubbed the region a desert full of geysers and sulphurous waters. Acidic water now hisses over the sands, running down to the east out of the west. Beasts, wandering savages, and monsters caught in the hideous flow scream as their bodies are simultaneously boiled and dissolved. Now let's get into it. There we go. It is 1 minute after 1 in the afternoon on the 102nd day of the Elves' campaign against the Hobgoblins. The Elves have 4 hours of travel left to them, and Thía none at all. Though the white marble elephant figurine has enabled Thía to extend her travel, while it remains as an elephant until 4 p.m. this day. I'm scrolling to see if I can find... Oh yeah, I can put our token on the right layer. That would probably help. Focus. There we go. The boiling lands have erupted south of the party and the Crusovians, and the caustic flow is boiling away to the east, spreading wider and wider as it runs as though down a shallow slope. Varin has warned that primeval awareness alerted him that there are still fiends and aberrations within 6 miles of the party. I should probably scope. There we go. Beneath the overcasting shroud, the land is in utter darkness, rendering all but those with torches and dark vision blind. The air is full of the stink and flavor of sulfur, salt, cloying steam, raw minerals, and boiling blood. Not a breath of wind stirs the noxious fumes, and all about us there is the noise of lapping waves, bubbling, hissing steam, and the gurgling deaths of creatures. The ground itself is softened, muddy and yielding. Any rapid movement on any creature's part or strained effort risks them falling prone. And as we look about us at the suddenly vastly altered landscape, we happen to see a bird land in the water, and it doesn't live very long. It boils rather rapidly.
Dinner!
Ugh. As the meat flops and slips and sloughs off the bones, and the bones themselves start rubberizing, Varin's just like, nah, I think I'm good.
I think I'll enjoy my llama spread.
Following... Yeah, cram sounds a whole lot better, too. Following the battle, which the Crusovians were very victorious in, the Crusovian leaders make their way to us and inform us that as the water is spreading towards us, they're going to retreat to the mesa, that sloped mesa that you found earlier in the morning, Thía. They're retreating to that to use it as a high ground to stay above the apparently very deadly water. And they're asking us, if, with what movement we have remaining, to try and see if we can find a way across before the end of the day. If not, then we'll have to search, well, the next day. That, or we'll have to find alternative means of crossing this unhealthy liquid. What say you two? You two. There we go. I know words.
I don't know. It took too long to ask.
Can you scout about the land? See if you can find a safe way across these. I've never thought of this phrase before. Deadly water?
Yes. If it was a marsh, we'll call it the deadly marshes.
And so we didn't have enough on our plates. I'm pretty sure you already have
I do,
an
but if I was able to stack them, I'd have at least 5.
Possibly valid. Thía, you've used most of your travel already just scouting out the land to find an adequate battle site. In order to travel with us, you'd have to ride the elephant.
I'll activate it. Oh.
Well, it's already activated. We activated it yesterday.
I ho silver!
Wait, we have silver?
No, it's white,
Sure, it's
not
only
silver.
Is it him or is it her?
Oh. It's a magic item.
I'm calling it silver. I ho silver!
The marble elephant.
And I'm just, the thing is that they're just kind of like kicking him with the heels a little bit, and it's just like bored and not moving.
I imagine it kind of reaches up with his trunk and flicks Thía in the face.
All right,
like,
hurry up.
stop that. Which way did you want to search? As mentioned, let me actually get the measuring tool. So the water is flowing this way and out. So as it goes to the east, it's spreading wider.
So I imagine we either go this way, okay, away from the water basically, or uphill.
Okay.
Preferably uphill.
So basically
like that way.
Noted. All right.
The
Adran,
usual.
how do you want our marching order to be, sir? Okay. Varin will take the lead, followed by you and Crutches. Are we actually taking the animals with us, or are we sending them with the Crusovians?
Well, I don't know, because we do have the marble elephant, and I was actually thinking of taking Crutches with me.
Okay. As you may note, there is this little fire token right up here. That is where the Crusovian camp is. So that is where we must return to once we find, or if we find, a way across. Okay? Alright, so we set out to the west/southwest. Like so. That was 1 mile.
Do we want to follow that close to the water, or do we want to get a little bit more away from the water? I'm thinking the latter.
Well, bear in mind, each of these squares is actually 1,320 feet. So,
but
we're
it
not
is
actually
within
right next to the
visual
water.
distance.
Either way,
Yes.
I may be confused,
We
but I
can
thought
see
we
it
wanted
quite
to get
well.
away from the water.
The Crusovians have gone to a campsite away from the water. We're looking for a way across the water.
And so far, we haven't found it.
So yes, you did. Yeah. So yes, you are confused. That's okay. So it is about 2 in the afternoon. So it's an hour of travel. We've traveled 1.5 miles. Oh, I'd have to double check, but I think we've traveled only 1.5 miles. So I'm going that. So that's 2 miles. Ooh, glad I didn't go one further. There we go. Okay. It is 2 in the afternoon. We come to a promising rise in the ground, indicating a possible land bridge to the other side. Do we want to take the mounts, beasts, and wagon with us? The bone cart?
Why don't you
Or
go
we want to
find out?
travel
It's
on
getting
foot?
dark outside.
Sorry?
Yes.
So is that a
let's
yes
go.
or a no?
Take everything. Well, I'm at least taking crutches with
Okay.
me because I think
Noted.
you can handle it.
Okay. Thea, you could continue riding the elephant. There is a chance that the way will get very narrow as we go. Or you can ride
Well,
in the
may as well
cart.
take the
Your
elephant
choice.
with us, because I imagine if we're ever done with it, we'll just shrink it and carry it.
Yeah, come 4 in the afternoon, so in about 2 more hours, it's going to shrink all on its own.
We are running out of time.
So bring the creatures with us. We
Yep,
move
yep.
a ways along the land bridge. The land, yeah. Oh, geez, you're bringing out all the references tonight. The land often dips down steeply to either side into the water, but there seem to be many, new islands and semi-bridges, as it were. 5 minutes walk along the bridge, we come across, a group of human savages.
Oh,
Sorry?
I thought I was muted earlier. My bad.
I smell men flesh.
Oh. If it helps, I was trying to cover a burp on my end, so whatever.
We must have burped at the same time.
Color.
I think that's what happened. So give me 1 second while I adjust the map and tokens. We do find, where was I? A group of human savages. And I'm loading on my Dungeon Master screen, so bear with. On the western edge of a small hill that's roughly, so right here. This is the hill. It's more or less in the middle of the land bridge, so far as we are able to see in the darkness here. And I will put out the beasts when my Dungeon Master map is finished loading. Where is I? The hill has become something of an atoll, and the human savages are all of them rather brutally dead. But they're not killed by the poisonous waters, or at least not all of them were so ended. Some bodies were apparently pushed into the water and held under until they either drowned or were boiled to death. Other bodies show signs of having been crushed or bitten, poison frothing in the swollen, rent flesh, and a few bodies are... It's not exactly clear how they're dead. Their bodies seem to be in perfect health. So we are currently examining these bodies. Varin just kind of looks up at you, Adran.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're dead.
Yeah, I sure hope they don't rise from the dead.
What was that, Thea?
I'm going to cause someone pain. Lots of pain.
Who's saying that? Thea or Dell?
Yeah.
Okay. Adran, if you want, you can investigate. Investigate the bodies. I'm trying to open my character sheet so I can so I can see if I can diagnose or anything.
Here we go.
You know what? It helps if you hit the button the right way.
It would help if I had gotten this out. My goodness. Doesn't want to work with me right now.
Character sheet? How rude.
It might come up twice. I sure hope it doesn't.
All right.
But
well, so far it's just it hasn't shown up on my player screen.
Okay,
yet.
good.
There's medicine and investigation options, right?
There are medicine checks. There are investigation checks. Medicine is more to attempt to diagnose and see what happened, and investigation is to find out clues about how it happened. Thank you, Thía.
Well, that's
thank you, Adran.
medicine from Del. There's the investigation from Thía.
Thía just looks down and is just like...
I'm mostly just thinking about how I'm going to cause someone pain. A lot of pain.
Yeah. Thía, you're on the elephant on the corner, around the corner of the hill from everything that's happening. It's hard to see from here. However, Del and Adran, your mutual investigation of these dead bodies, especially the ones that seem to have nothing wrong, Del, you find the ones that seem to have nothing wrong with them, there's a hole in their head, like a very small pinprick almost, a little bit larger than a pin, but right about in the center of their forehead. And upon drawing Adran's attention to this, Adran, as you examine the head, it feels awfully light. And then you look inside their head, through the hole in their skull, and you find there's no brain inside. Can you all hear me?
Yep. Speaking.
Okay. One of the bodies has been entirely stripped of all equipment, left entirely disrobed. Oh, and also skinned. Grotesquely, that particular body is left holding its own removed skin, which has been written upon in Elvish script. That
anyway, if it wasn't clear earlier,
disturbing.
that's what I was looking at when she's, thinking of causing someone a lot of pain.
Yeah, it wasn't clear, but thank you. Adran, can you hear me? Hold that thought, Thía. Adran? We seem to have a sound issue. Because I cannot hear Adran. Thía, can you hear Adran?
I only hear you.
Oh boy.
Oh, there he is. Oh. So, Adran, if you've been saying anything at all, I've heard nothing.
Yeah, no, I had to. So, what did I miss?
Well, I'm not sure exactly when you stepped out, but basically one of the bodies has no brain inside its head. Their head is otherwise fully intact, except for a hole that goes right through their skull, and the fact that they're missing a brain. Also, one of the bodies has been stripped of all gear and clothes, and apparently its skin, but its skin was left in its hand, so it's holding its own skin suit, and that skin has been written upon in Elvish script. Did you get all that?
Great.
I'll take that as a yes. Who would like to read the message written on the skin?
Yep. Yeah, I got all that.
Okay. There is a big delay on you, Adran.
Yeah, I'm getting a red flag or something over here on Discord.
Adran, would you mind terribly hanging up on Discord and then rejoining the voice chat, see if that helps at all?
Sure.
Thank you.
Hello, hello, check, check.
Hello.
I hear you fine.
Okay.
Adran or Thía, who would like to read the message?
Del can read it.
Would anyone like to read the message? Del can read it? Alright, let me fix that
I don't think Thía reads Elvish.
Pretty sure she does. Since, she's an elf.
It would make sense, but she doesn't have any language listed anywhere. Oh wait, Sorry, I'm just blind.
No comments. Alright, Del. That should be popping up. That should be popping up on your screen.
I feel like I've been blindsided a little bit.
Why is that?
No, I figured that's what you would say. You were a little blindsided there.
Oh.
I'm not seeing
Gotcha.
anything pop up. Ow.
Did it pop up now?
Yes. So,
Excellent.
inferior.
You may read away.
Yeah. Inferior mortal. If I can enunciate. Inferior mortal scum. You stand now in my court, accused, judged, and condemned for the temerity of obtruding the existence of your foul companion on my awareness. You will be punished for your arrogance. Behold, at your feet is my handiwork. And those who have made a similar foolish choice of the course of their meager, putrid lives. Run, if you wish. Hide from me. If your bladders will not leak and reveal your presence by your cowardly stench, or if you would embrace your last chance of salvation, embrace wisdom, and surrender to me your companion, Varin Shadowstalker. If you will be... I'm just reading what it says, man. I don't know. If you will be wise and persevere, If you will be wise and persevere yourselves, it will enable your safe passage. Oh, sorry, preserve. My bad. It got a little mangled there in the skin, a little bit twisted. Anyways,
I will. Gotta unfold it.
What?
Try that one more time there, Adran.
Your epidermis is showing. What?
Thank you, Adran. Go ahead, Del. Continue reading.
If you would be wise and preserve yourselves, I will enable your safe passage. For you and your Crusovian allies, should you have the appalling foolishness to resist me, I will wait. I will wait till you are old and have many children, grandchildren, and more family besides you. Then I shall crucify your children with their own bones before your aged and impotent eyes. I will hunt down the entirety of your bloodline. I shall catch your mewing progeny and scribe with cursed fire the names of Adran, Thía, Del, and Varin into their tongues. I shall put out their eyes with burning needles and crush their arms so that they will wander in agony, decrying you elves as cowards for the rest of your miserable, worthless lives. And when I have finished torturing them, I shall then vent my fury on your souls, and I will be avenged on your impudence. Stand if your spines can support you, and your legs have not turned to water. Stand and face me, vile worms. What the frick is wrong with this person? I can't tell if they want to kill our children and torture us afterwards, or kill our children and then wait for us to die in misery. I don't know what this person wants, but we just kill them anyways. I mean, I'm not usually big on killing people, but alright, let's just kill this one. That's Del's part.
I'm suddenly very worried for my future.
Your father was a hamster and your mother smelted up elderberries.
Adran, as this apparently... Oh, sorry, go ahead, Thía. Or Del.
Del's just trying to think.
I will
that sounds
see
vaguely
your
familiar.
ship right now, and then I'll have some tea.
Go ahead, Thía.
I just want to find this person and skin him alive.
That's already been done. Look at the body at
No,
your
no,
feet.
no, 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 no. The person that did this mess.
Ah, gotcha. Adran, did you want to investigate the area? Del, did you want to investigate anything you want to attempt to do to see about you and see what might be around us?
Didn't we already do that?
No, we investigated the death scene. Nice roll, Adran. My goodness gracious me.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
She is just gonna think real hard if that's an option. If not, she can get back to actually investigating.
So that's 17. Is that for Del?
That's Thea, I just hit the perception button by weirdness. You can try and actually investigate if you prefer.
Okay, so what is Thea trying to perceive? Or investigate? Which is it? What are you doing? You wrote like 3 different things. What are you doing? Okay.
Del's doing medicine. Thea's debating between just trying to reason this out and find tracks to go kill someone.
Varin is going to activate his longbow's defensive property. Just like, you know what? I feel really at risk here. Adran and Del. Del, upon investigation, you find that upon examining the corpses, 1, these bodies were not killed here. They were brought here already dead. There's a conspicuous absence of blood in this area. And their bodies are not cold. They were killed recently. Adran, upon investigation, you don't detect anything immediately nearby, but what you do detect is... Hang on a second. Adran, as you look around, the land in certain areas becomes vaguely translucent to you.
This area?
That was the wrong button. There we go. That was also the wrong button. There we go. Okay, do you see those green lines? Okay. The hill, Adran, right next to you, you're looking right through it. It's not a hill. It's a puddle of water. Well, not a puddle. It's a fairly large pool of water. The land to our west, including the land here, it's water. It's not land. The land we're standing on is solid enough. Oh, as if it's a dream. Adran, give me an Arcana check. Nice. Much of the land about us is an illusion, and if so, it's an illusion that's masking smell, possibly even sound.
Mm-hmm.
And is not super difficult to dispel if anyone has dispel magic. Do you share this with anyone?
Hold on just a second. Nope, not what I wanted to do, but that works.
I see that you're putting that. Del's putting that up. Adran, do you share the information you just discerned with anyone? Adran?
I assume Del's waiting to see if Agent actually said something about this.
Unfortunately, do not.
You don't say anything, Adran? Thea, I did hear you. I'm just trying to figure out why Agent's not responding.
Jimmy, can you?
Wow.
Hello?
There you are.
Yeah. I don't know why it's
There was like
my
a weird
microphone
lag.
out.
I don't know either. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, but basically everything.
Adran, did you want to? Yeah, go ahead.
What?
I was gonna ask you a question, but you were still talking, so go ahead.
Yeah. Well, everything else around us feels like an illusion. There's water on either side, and yet we're standing on solid ground, and we can hear nothing and smell nothing.
So you are warning the others that we're trapped in an illusion?
Yeah, we're trapped within an illusion of some sort.
Excellent. Please roll for initiative. As bellowing fury fills the air.
For Thea to
Don't
cast
forget
her
to click on your
spell,
tokens. For Thea to cast a spell? What?
for Adele to cast a spell, can he just do illusion in the general area, or do I have to choose an area?
For dispel magic. You choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. So you could basically just say, I choose illusion within range of within 120 feet, and then you cast the spell. Make sense?
I think so. Adele's gonna cast dispel magic.
On his turn, he will cast it.
Oh, I thought we had the option. Okay.
Well, we got the revelation. It's just basically it's like you get warned, like, oh no, we're trapped in illusion, and then we hear bellowing roars, like, roar, as a roll for initiative, and on your turn you'll get to act.
I just thought you'd ask that before
we are not.
Advice. But anyways.
I'm sorry, what?
I thought you'd ask the question of whether anyone's casting dispel magic before the roll for initiative. So I was trying to respond to.
Yeah. Alright, so did you roll initiative for the marble elephant, Thea?
No, I did not. That's my bad. Give me.
Oh, that's okay. I'll take care of it for you. I
For
just hit the
silver?
button. Yes, for silver. And then see how it works. There we go. Let's see if the tracker worked as intended. Sweet. It worked more or less as intended. Let's just make sure that all things are on here real quick.
Yeah, they somehow labeled me as 16, even though 16 is for crutches, and I rolled a 19.
Okay, did miss someone, so give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Adran, you rolled a 19 for yourself?
Yeah.
Adran?
Yeah, 19 for myself.
19 and 16 for crutches? There we go.
Yes,
And
crutches
silver.
has
Yep,
a
there's
16.
silver. Okay. Perfect. Alrighty. Yeah, that's fine. So, up first is Varin. Varin has no ability to cast Dispel Magic, but he is very alarmed at all these goings-on and the fact that we've apparently been lured into some form of a trap. He's already cast, or not cast, he's activated his longbow. There's no immediate target to hand, So Varin, and he does not have any Swift Quiver spell slot left. So that's fantastic. So should I make sure everything goes even more slow on this ground, or no? He jokes as he's going to now cast Longstrider at 2nd level, and he's going to cast it on both himself and on Del. So Del, you add 10 to your base movement speed. Thank you, Adran. Adran, when you get a chance, can you just drop out of the voice and just jump back in, because we're getting another lag. Alright, the mules...
How's that?
That's great. I went out of order on something, I apologize.
What?
The mules are kind of like... Oh, nothing. The mules are braying and making a bunch of noise and panic. Adran. Out of the company, you're the only one who catches the sound of arcane words. Almost like a chant. Somewhere to the southeast of us.
Okay.
I will... Actually...
Am I able to move forward, or am I trapped?
You are not trapped. However, do you see where these green lines are?
Yeah.
Okay. You're able to see that those are not... that the area between those two green lines, that's not ground, that's boiling water.
You're talking about boiling water, like right here, right?
Correct. So basically within this green square where the hill seems to be, that's not actually a hill. It's not even ground. It's just an illusion. And then this ground right here in front of you, in front of Crutches, is also not actually there. It's a boiling stream running out from the middle of the hill illusion out into the rest of the water.
In this area in here?
That's solid ground.
Is that also boiling water? That's solid ground.
Nope, this is solid.
Okay, so I want to get my spider... Yeah, that's what I was asking. I was wondering if I can get my spider to go up and over by jumping. Can he jump 5 feet or 10 feet?
Well, let's check what Crutch's strength score is. What is the strength score, please? Pardon?
It's 14, I believe.
So he's definitely able to jump if he were making it, if he had a 10-foot start. But since he was only able to move forward 5 feet, he can jump half his strength score. So basically, he can jump 7 feet. In other words, yeah, he can jump that creek. However, I need a dexterity saving throw from Crutches to see how well he can maneuver on this super soft ground. Unless, of course, you're not intending for him to go his base movement. Adran? There it is, thank you, sir. Oh, nope, Crutches falls prone.
Did you say dexterity saving throw?
Yes, that's what I said. Dexterity saving throw for Crutches.
Yes.
There is a heavy lag on you there, Adran. Gets back up, proceeds to jump, and he's only able to move half of his speed unless you want him to dash. If you want him to dash, he can move as normal. Alright. He moves as normal, because like I said, this is not difficult terrain, it's just slippery. Really slippery, as the spider found out. Excellent. Thank you, sir. Anything else for you, Adran? Adran? Ah, you're texting, got it. Or typing. Sanguine nonetheless, and your damage type is. Keep force. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Did you want to equip your shield? That would take an action. Oh, you already have it equipped. Which reminds me, I could have used the bonus action to have Varin to hide, and I totally forgot it. Before the fight. Noted, sir. Alright, in that case, I believe that is it for your turn, unless you have any bonus actions. Unless you have any bonus action spells you can cast. Noted. Alright, and Crutches is a controlled mount. Del, it is now your turn. Del?
For the fight.
Noted, Adran. Del, did you mute yourself?
Yes, I apologize. I forgot I muted myself.
Nice. Del, it's your turn now that you are unmuted. I cast silence upon you, and now you are muted. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, sir.
After moving his mouth several times without actually saying anything, Del says, I am thoroughly confused as to what we see as land or water at this point. I know you described
That's because
some
Del
of that
doesn't
as...
see anything different.
Okay, so what we see is what we see, right? Or at least for Del and Thea?
For Del and Thea, to all stakes and appearances, it looks like ordinary ground, and yet Adran has just said it's all an illusion. The hill is an illusion! The cake is a lie!
Del cast
And he...
Spell Magic.
Okay. Noted. Targeting illusion magic within range. Is that a fair guess?
Yes.
Noted. Alright. Give me 1 second. And Del, I'm going to need from you a wisdom check.
Wisdom check, you said?
So go to your core and click on the...
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, that is not enough. You cast Dispel Magic and you sense...
They add inspiration.
Like your magic goes out. Yeah, you can do inspiration.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That seems better.
There you go. That is indeed better. And I will show you what happens as a result in just 1 moment. My Dungeon Master screen is to catch up with us. However, Del, if you want, you can return to your cart.
I'll take the one freebie and not overuse my gracious opportunities.
The one freebie?
Kind of late addition of inspiration.
Okay. And this is what happens.
That doesn't seem good. Did Crutches walk on water earlier?
No, Crutches jumped the creek. So you just dispelled all the illusions.
Suddenly wondering which direction we walked in from. Either way, this does not seem like where we wanted to be. I thought we were trying to get away from the water.
It does appear that we went in a very wrong direction. we go. Apparently I left something on the map. There we go. So Del, you thrust out your magic disruptive force. Chaos swirls around you, and from this point outward, the shadow illusion evaporates, and you're left standing on the terminal end of a bridge that has apparently ended. Very, 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 very deadly ended. Anything else for you?
I basically spend 30 feet of movement to return to and get on my cart. I presume that takes kind of like mounting half movement cost.
Yeah, so basically you move 15 feet and then spend 15 feet to get in the cart.
Yeah.
And there were arcane words in that direction, as indicated by the big red arrow.
And Del would have heard those then?
Yes.
Okay, I thought that was only Adran. Otherwise, I will, I'll be done. Del's
Okay.
totally confused.
Valid. And Thea, you can go in on your turn as soon as Adran is done typing. And I will say for Thea, as confusing as it is to see the land just basically evaporate, she does hear those bellowing voices from back that way.
Okay. Also, I didn't mention it earlier, but
I don't know how to say that. Gregorian? Go ahead.
Huh?
Sorry, I was reading what Adran wrote, and I hear the voices coming from that direction. And what were you saying there, Thea?
Just a second. Hold on.
There's loud bellowing voices coming closer and closer and closer.
There it is. I was saying that.
Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me, because I completely forgot.
I can't remember how many rounds later.
So you should, your second turn.
In?
Your second turn will be on initiative count 4.
There you go. Alright. And you said we hear voices in this direction?
Yes, but you don't see anyone yet.
Well, I will take... I will do a bonus action hide. Thea.
On the back of an elephant.
Hiding behind its ear.
Subtle.
Can't you tell?
Or perhaps you're, there's a reliable talent, and I'm pretty sure you're basically just hiding in the darkness. Yep, says Adran.
And I can't actually click the elephant, but
Adran.
I want to send it down here.
Okay. Do you have the character sheet open for the elephant or no?
I have a character sheet for the elephant, but I am not permitted to click on it.
Okay. I don't know why, but I will roll a dexterity saving throw if you want. I want Silver to go his full movement. Full base movement. Otherwise, he can only go 20 feet.
I didn't think about that.
Your choice.
Well, man, I can do the dexterity saving. Can I do the dexterity saving? I don't think I can do the dexterity saving.
You can just you should be able to just click on the word dex, and that should roll it. Perfect. So that's a fail, and Silver falls prone with a massive splash of mud.
Alright, good luck getting around that,
He
Del.
tries to spin about.
And Thea just kind of whisks off into darkness.
So you dismount.
I'm not sure if it's supposed to happen, but Thea can't go down. Thea moves here.
What do you mean go down?
Thea moves here.
So, okay. So first off, as Thea jumps off and goes to run on the mud, I need a dexterity saving throw. From Thea.
Hoping this one will work better. It's a little bit better.
Yes, that's much better. And then you're able to go actually, from that roll, you get a +10 to your movement speed for the duration of this turn. As you go to confront whatever is approaching, you run slap bang into a wall that's not there.
The darn button to see where you move.
You can see. I'm sorry?
What's the button to see where you move?
Oh, click X.
Thank you. Okay, and that's where
You're welcome.
I bump into a wall.
Yeah, you rush forward. You're like, okay, something's coming. Whack! Oh my nose! A ghost wall, says Adran, from the far side of the bubbling cauldron-like expanse of water. It's like, did you just run into a ghost wall?
I will use my action to take. I think a bat eye berry for now. No. Take a fleet foot.
Okay, so that'll add another 10. You are hidden. Anything else you want to do?
I want to move, but I can't. You know what I'll do? I want to be feeling along this wall. No.
In which direction?
Apparently into another wall.
It seems to be a continuous wall, as though it's just a solid plane.
So there seems to be a wall there-ish. And I'm not going into the water.
Noted. Are you sure? It'll be interesting, I promise. And do you warn anyone else that there apparently is no way to get past there?
I don't know if anyone else can really see me or not.
Fair enough. Anything else for you, Thía? Oh, would you like to equip your bow? Or your sword, or something?
I'll equip my bow, I guess.
Okay. Anything else for you, Thía? Stab the wall.
Not right now.
Okay. In that case, where did I put it? There it is. I'm sorry, what? What'd you say, Thía?
Just figure out technical difficulties.
Okay.
There seems to be
Out of the overcast sky. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. Out of the overcast sky above drops a stunning figure. Mostly because it's flying. Secondarily, because it's wearing full plate armor. Thirdly, because it's a very statuesque woman with blood red feathered wings. And frighteningly, because she has a longbow and she's looking directly at Thía. Where'd it go? There we go. Alright, here it comes. Thía, you see this creature dropping out of the sky, looking directly at you, its wings flapping madly, and then it sets arrow into string.
Doesn't seem good. First one hit.
Get a 25, a 16, and hold on. Okay, 2 16s and a 25. Would you like to uncanny dodge?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the 19 becomes
and then I also need a
9 or 10.
the 7 becomes 4. Sorry, rephrase. The 7 becomes 3. You're. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, you were right on the first. You're right on the first question. That is 19, and it becomes halved. Can you put the uncanny dodge in the chat, please?
I'm gonna find it.
And then while you're at it, a Constitution saving throw. Okay, that works for me. So that 19 becomes 9 damage instead of 19. And then, as I said, yep, there it is. You just meet the DC. You feel for a moment the poison cloying into your senses, and then you resist it, and you are not poisoned. So that happened. Alright, where is this one? Give me 1 second. I need to change something. And you remember from an hour ago that Varin warned at the end of the last fight that he sensed fiends, and you recall that fiends tend to see very, very well in the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? There it is. Oh, okay. Okay then. And Thía, with where you're standing, you feel something massive going boom, boom along the ground, but you don't see what it is yet. Silver is going to stand back up and utter a shuddering bellow into the sky. And then these they were, yeah, okay. Okay, that's 2 successes. More booming, more roaring and bellowing. And finally, Thía, you see along the ground there, down to the south, comes hipping and hopping in a rapid, hurried style, the giant toad. Its eyes very, very wide, and its skin slightly scalded. And Thía, it is now your turn. Thieves' reflexes coming into play.
I think I'm gonna basically try to move. That can be behind Silver, out of the demon thingy's vision.
Yeah, I'll accept that.
Okay. I'm gonna move over there. I'm gonna guess I'm not hidden from it. So I'm gonna take a bonus action to hide.
There's reliable talent. Let me check and see how well you hid from it. Yes, you're definitely hidden.
And then I'm gonna step back out and shoot
Continue.
it. I don't like it.
Fair enough. I don't blame you. Take the shot.
Oh, sorry, I meant to ask, is that...
Check if you hit.
You do have a minute.
Yes. Okay, so it's 27 to hit. That is certainly a hit. Alright, so no sharpshooter. So that's 49 sneak attack and 8 acid.
Oh wait, hold on.
Checking.
You mean no sharpshooter?
I don't see sharpshooter on your attack or damage. Oh, I see it on the damage, but not on the attack.
I have it clicked on both.
Okay. Well, this is going to be interesting. For the time being, going forward, please verbally state that whether you're using sharpshooter or not. since it apparently is not registering it on the
Okay.
actual attack rolls.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
actually
much
saying. That
appreciated.
kind of with the sneak and sharpshooter. I double checked to make sure that they were all 3 clicked. They should have been there.
Okay.
Don't know why they're not.
So that is going to hit. That is a total of 10 from sharpshooter, which, double checking. Yes, I do see 10 on the damage. I just don't see it on the attack. Oh, the -5 on the attack.
Yeah.
So 10 from sharpshooter, 39 from sneak attack, and 8 acid damage for a total of 57 damage. Watch that health bar. Not bloodied. Anything else for you, Thea?
I'm just gonna basically step right back behind cover, I guess.
Yep, you're taking cover, but you are not hidden. And that concludes Thea's Thieves' Reflexes turn, and therefore concludes round 1. Top of the round, going back to Varin, who, seeing that thing, you know, I have a feeling that this is going to be a bad day. And he's going to take shots. Do I have any quiver? I have 7 shots for my cold quiver left. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use Colossus Slayer if I hit, because thank you, Thea, you wounded him. Or her. Wounded it. Oops, someone just dropped out of voice. And came back in.
Trying to see if this works.
I am going... Well, you sound better.
Oh, well, thank you.
And I am going to use Sharpshooter on the first shot. Let's see if this hits. Cold arrow away. -27 -5 is a hit. Most definitely. Alright, so that's 10 from Sharpshooter, 4 from Colossus Slayer, and 12 cold damage. However, that cold damage didn't seem terribly impressive to her. Varin just kind of goes, "Oh, right. That's great. This is definitely going to be a great day." For a total of 20 damage to that flying creature. Well, it worked well the first time, so Varin will take a second shot, again using his cold arrows. No Colossus Slayer. Sharpshooter included. Okay. There we go. 16 -5 is 11, and that arrow goes hissing into somewhere. Varin will attempt a dexterity saving throw to move, because this is looking not great. Dexterity saving throw, go! Well, that's an 18. Varin gets an additional 10. So he's going to move here and leap to here. And he's going to go here. That's his normal base movement speed, and then an additional 10. And just for the heck of it, because he's very, very worried right now, he's going to bonus action hide. Varin's feeling rather unnerved following all that. Give me Varin Shadow Stalker. She's not even sure about the Shadow Stalker thing. What's that mean? 21 to hide. He is hidden from most creatures, but not that many. Right, the mules are now controlled, so we'll skip them. Adran, it is your turn, sir. What would you like to do?
How high is she flying above the water?
About 50 feet up.
About 50 feet up. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Since I'm at a pretty good distance, and I don't really feel like using any of my lightning, I am just going to use a cantrip of Firebolt.
That sounds like a good idea. Burn her! Can you burn her? She watches and smirks at you as she nimbly twists to one side, and your bolt of fire goes hissing into the air somewhere. And then she sticks her tongue out at you. Adran? There you are.
Well, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that.
That would have been such a great hit if it had hit too. 22 fire damage.
Is there really that much of a delay?
Yes. Did you want to drop out, jump in?
I don't want to keep doing this as a habit, you know.
Well, personally, I would like it if Roll20 just worked as it's supposed to, but there we go.
Yeah, I would.
Alrighty, Adrian.
Let's see. I'm gonna see about dismounting and keep Precious over here, and I'll see if I can get closer to her.
Certainly. How far are you going? Half your movement speed, or
Does that sound
more?
good?
Oh, you're gonna have to use half your movement speed just to get off the crutches.
Yeah.
That is a heck of a delay. I will accept that as your movement. Anything else for you, Adrian?
So there's that. And okay. Well. No, I think that's gonna do it for now.
Noted, sir, you'll try to type faster, especially since Discord apparently wants to slow you way down. Alright, Crutches is going to move. Like, no, this is a very scary situation. Spider no likey. Spider no likey. As soon as I get the character sheet up. Noted, Adrian, you have muted yourself. Thank you, sir. And I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Apparently, Roll20 and Discord both don't want to work to their preferred optimal levels. Dexterity saving throw for Crutches. Nat 1. Crutches goes to move and slips and falls prone. Splat. Scrambles back up to his 8 feet and moves 15 more feet. Oh dear. Before dashing for an additional 30 and jumping. Okay. A thunderous voice shakes out of the sky overhead. I am he who scattered the angels at the Mapular Aurora and the Stygius Abyss. I broke the lines of the fiends at the river Styx. I crushed the minds of the weak with consuming fear. Corrupting spirits is my greatest delight. And I deliver the choicest souls to my lord. I am the spawn of hate and fury, the spun force of corruption and envy. I have outwitted hags and stolen the wings of angels. For my lord I have delivered kingdoms of souls, all their peoples subjugated to his will. Without breaking my word, I tore down temples and lured their attendees to glorious depravity. I have drawn from mortals their limbs.
Alright,
And
Thía actually
I
says that.
punctured their organs, filled their veins with acid and ice, preserved them for years on the cusp of madness in eternal shuddering screams of unholy pain. I stole a flock of winged horses and gave of them to my lord a herd of sundered souls riven of their wings.
I toppled the elven mount of fire and ripped out the tongue of the high priest Gelvan Ordel, whose eternally weeping head adorns my inner chambers of torture and defilement. I am the high hand of malice, champion of violence, perpetrator of hate, general of Beelzebul, Desolgor the Vile.
As out of the darkness plummets that guy, rushing at Varin's back, swings first. So he's about. Ow, sorry. He's about 15 feet off the surface of the water and lashes out with what looks to be an armored tail. Eventually, getting a nat 1. Do note he got a nat 1 and look at the result. Then he slashes with a claw, getting an 18 and not hitting. And then he pulls out from behind his back a massive mace. That hits. Oh my goodness. That Varin's like, ha, 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 boom! Oh, that hurts. Fortunately, Varin is not concentrating on anything right now, because, ow! That is 36 damage.
That's a very cool intro, like, coming.
And then finally, sorry, I know you have something to say, Thía. Give me 1 second. That only barely does not hit, as the defensive wall of Varin's longbow prevents Varin from getting bit. And yes, that was 4 attacks. Alright, Thía, what were you going to say?
I was gonna say that was a cool intro with his doing this whole rant thing and boasting and whatnot. I really actually like the idea of Thía actually jumping in and saying, "Is someone still talking?"
Valid.
But that was meant to be a deliberate interruption.
It is. Yeah. Well, apparently he didn't hear you very well, but you may continue as Del.
Del?
It is Del's turn.
I think Del's actually going to try to move up here.
There's just an explosion of fire and blood from Varin, like, ow!
Del's going to move here. And,
okay.
Sheet. Cast Bless at 2nd level, everyone.
Oh, thank you. Bless at 2nd level, so that targets 4 creatures?
Yes.
And that's a D4 to saving throws and attack rolls. Thank you, Del.
That is for...
Please mark yourself. Oh, I almost forgot that Varin had temporary hit points. So he's going to get back 19 hit points.
And then...
Thank you, Del, for temporary hit points. Continue.
After that, I think... That doesn't seem very good at all. Hold on.
That is not good. Del falls prone.
Can I add Bless to that?
Bear in mind that Del... Well, hold on. Remember that Del would have had to spend half of his movement just to get off the bone card.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, yeah. Well, I guess Del's just stuck there.
But
actually...
There you go. So he is standing there. He's concentrating on Bless. I feel blessed, says Adran, as he looks around at all these various things happening and going on. And Thía, you are not hidden. You are in direct line of sight with that guy.
Yes. I think for now I'm still gonna take a bonus action hide.
I see you. That is an excellent stealth check. Nice, Thea.
I'm gonna shoot this one.
You are very well hidden from everything that does not have direct line of sight. Alright,
I
you're
am-
targeting the flying freakish lady.
I am using
I don't see you.
sharpshooter.
No,
They are.
Go for the
they
attack.
show-
You have advantage on the shot.
Yeah, they do show checked on my end. I don't know if it's gonna do it or not. As well as
let's
bless.
see. You have advantage.
Bless is checked, but we'll see if it adds it.
Well, let's take a look. 28 or a 28. I do see -5 for sharpshooter and plus D4 for bless. So yes, it did work. That's a 25 to hit. Yes, that hits. Give me damage.
Oh, terrible.
Well, that's a 10 on the sharpshooter, 2 1s in your sneak attack. Ow. For a so 10 and then 24 from sneak attack, so total of 34, and then 10 from acid, for a total of 44 damage. Not your best hit, but I mean that is still pretty good damage. Unfortunately, she's still there. Anything else for Thea? No, anything else for me. Wahaha.
I need to get back into a safe spot. This is not good. Well, I don't know where it's safe anymore.
Is there safety? I don't know.
And
There's a giant toad coming up the bridge. Clearly, the toad is the bigger threat.
that
Clearly.
would get me up to 30. I want to try and get.
And did you make a dexterity saving throw?
I only moved 10 feet so far.
Okay, thank you. Continue.
But now I will make a dexterity saving throw. Because I want to try and get
Okay.
beneath the cart. Not very good.
Well, good thing there's an elephant right there because you managed to not fall prone. But you're not able to move more than half of your base movement speed right now. So you moved to 10. I don't know what your base movement speed is right now. You took a fleet foot earlier?
I think rather than spending my reaction, because I'm assuming I'd have to spend my reaction to do that. Wait,
Correct. If you don't use your reaction, then you fall prone.
fall prone.
Okay. Thea falls
Mhm.
prone, and you can spend
Falls
5
prone.
feet to get back up and move the rest of your turn into normal.
Yes, pretty much.
Which is athlete feet. Not athlete's foot, athlete feet.
And so that's 15. That's a total of 45 feet of movement. I think that's his current total. Yeah. So I'm gonna go
Yes.
dive underneath
Nice.
underneath the bone cart.
Noted. Thea takes cover underneath the bone cart. Like, ha! Now you can't hit me.
That does break line of sight with everyone, right? So everyone's flying, it seems.
Sure. Well, 2 of them are flying. There's a giant toad that's not flying.
Okay, well, let's clarify.
And
The
then...
2 I care about are flying.
Valid. Alright, and yes, we will move to the next turn. Thea. 2 armored boots touch onto the ground right next to the bone cart. Check this out real quick. She crouches down and looks directly at you. And you're prone underneath the cart.
They kick in their face? With a reaction?
On your turn, maybe. No, not as a reaction. Nope. So you're prone. An attack roll against you has advantage if they're within 5 feet of you. However, you have a certain feature, I believe, as a rogue that prevents anything from getting advantage on you, yes? Elusive. You are so evasive that they rarely gain the upper hand against you. So she's going to attack you at normal as she pulls out a longsword to her free hand.
still have advantage.
And here they come. A 10, a 20, and a 13. Alright, so that is 6
The
and
20
18.
matches. I forget if that's a hit or not.
That's a hit. You're going to take 24 total points of damage unless you want to uncanny dodge.
Alright, to check, do I not get some measure of cover from the cart? Thought I would have had, like, 3/4 cover or something like that.
Oh, no, you're right, Yeah, since she's crouching down to make the stabs at you, I'm gonna say no. You're not gonna get cover. Oh. If she were trying to attack you from above, or like at an angle, then I would give you cover. But I did specifically say that she crouched down to get at you.
Okay. Ooh. So the 20 matches.
So that is gonna hit. 20 matches and hits for a total of 24 damage. You can uncanny dodge that. And reduce it by half because you did not use your reaction.
Did not spend my reaction earlier.
Valid. So you take 12 instead, a total of 12 instead of 24. Don't forget, I do believe you had 19 temporary points. Uncanny roll! Nice, Adran. Alright. Now, for this one. Oh yeah, that guy's just fine. There's still bellowing roars. Coming from the same direction as that giant toad, but it's just a giant toad down there. That's no big deal. Right? Right? Silver is going to, since he's not being controlled, he's gonna do a little thing called stab like a mighty elephant. And crits. I did not see that coming. Is there something on your mind, Adran? Wise. However, that stab doesn't seem to have hit as badly as we could have hoped. Are you having issues with your chat there, sir? But what? Oh, I get ya. Dun 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 dun. Ha 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 ha. There's two massive thuds out there somewhere. Or crunk. This joint. Does just fine. It's able to continue, just hopping right along. There. Croaking loudly, as though in a panic. Alright, so that is the end of round 2. Top of round 3. And then a new roar somewhere out there in the distance joins the cacophony. And we move to Varin, who is face to face with a very terrifying thing. Adran, from your perspective, you see this thing, it's almost as though its skin itself is armor. Varin is... You hit really, really hard. Not cool. It is very ugly. Hiding doesn't seem to do much good. So on the off chance I hit you, I'm going to consider you my prey. And nice to meet you, General de Solgar. I'm the elf that's going to kill you. And I'm going to take my first shot at normal, no sharpshooter. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take the chance and go with sharpshooter. Let's see how this goes. Do I hit or do I not? 27 to hit versus... Oh, I'm sorry. 27 minus 4 is 23 to hit. Shockingly, it hits. Just plants an ice arrow right in the earlobe of this big freaking fellow. It's going to take... It will pierce. Not as much damage as one could have hoped, though. And Varin just kind of goes, oh, right. Fiends. Varin's going to shoot again. I'm going to go ahead and keep Sharpshooter on, and Colossus Slayer if I hit, and I forgot to roll Hunter's Mark. So let me roll that real quick. Ignore that 17. That's an additional 3 damage. Nice. This time I'm going to mark Hunter's Mark. Ta-da! Ignored. Noted. Thank you, sir. Alright. Shoot away. That is a 22 hit, which does indeed hit. Alright. So that's 10 from Sharpshooter, 2 from Colossus Slayer, and 5 from Hunter's Mark. So that's 3 from the cold. So that's a total of 20 damage. Watch that health bar. And Varin goes, this guy is really, really tough. Really tough. Not good. Yeah, this thing is hovering above him at 15 feet of altitude. 15 feet off the ground. There we go. So Varin had clear shots, no disadvantage on those. The mules are going to bray and panic. I'm tempted to be really mean and say that the mules are going to move away, but I'm going to say no. I'm going to say they'll basically set the handbrake. Adran, it's your turn, sir. What would you like to do? Don't forget the dexterity saving. Wait, what's your movement speed? 40?
Dell,
nope.
interject real quick.
Well, actually, yes. Hold that thought, Dell. I do need to save from you, sir, but you get a D4 with that.
It's time-wise
So
important.
dex save plus 1D4. What is it, sir?
He'd like to try and... He can't really stop Adran, but he'd like to try and catch him and say, I think Varin needs help more.
Well, if it helps, Adran goes to spring forward to Thea's assistance and slips and falls prone in the mud. As he stands back up, leaving him with 20 feet, you do mention, I think Varin might need more help, but Adran, it is up to you which way you go. Alright, Adran's going after the flying wounded creature thing. The creepy red-winged lady. I'm gonna justify that firebolt at her earlier, huh? Okay, so that becomes 16 to hit. She spins and slaps your bolt of fire aside with the flat of her longsword. Anything else for you, Adran? Haha!
Quick side note, but
how
he
far have
starts
you
getting
moved
advantage now from the elephant.
5. Hold that thought. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You had to spend half your movement just to get up, sir. So you don't have enough movement to get up close to her, but you can throw your sword at her, if that makes sense. Because remember, you fell prone. So that does mean, oops, sorry, I put you in the water, ignore that. There you go. So you went to move, fell prone, got up, moved 20 feet, threw firebolt, missed, through your sword and hit. 30 damage. Or, sorry, 30 to hit, 10 damage. My goodness, watch that health bar. Can you imagine if you had hit with a thrown sword and got 30 damage? That would be awesome. She lives yet. Anything else for Adran? For now, you take inspiration. You have to wait until you used your bonus action to throw your sword. If you would like to action surge, that wouldn't help you. Actually, you know what? You know what you could do? You could action surge, use arcane charge to teleport up to her, snatch up your sword from the ground with your interaction, and attack. You haven't used your interaction yet. Would you like to do so, sir? I wish we could get Discord to work for you. Alright, Adran, your whole body thrums with magical energy, and poof, you disappear, only to reappear 5 feet forward and right in front of her face. Her startlingly beautiful face. You scoop up Sanguine nonetheless from the ground. You have advantage from flanking with silver.
This does not count as hitting a girl.
Thank you for bringing that up, by the way. I mean, fair.
That rule does not apply.
Alright, Adran. This doesn't count as one. I mean, silver's right there and helping you, so I sure hope it doesn't count as one. Alright, Adran, you have advantage on attack. Guidance helping you. Or guidance? Bless helping you. It's one of those. Attack and stab her! 25 plus 2 becomes 27. Let me put it this way. Had you not had advantage, you would not have hit. You sink the blade deep into her esophagus.
Ooh.
And she disappears in a cloud of blood-red smoke. The echo of her laughter ringing painfully as shards of glass in your ears.
Did she leave the sword behind? I'm curious.
What sword?
I thought she stabbed at me with the sword earlier.
She did. There's no sword on the ground. Heck, even the arrows that she shot you with are gone. You have enough weapons. Adran snipes down at you from outside the cart.
How for selling? Or collections? Or for other options? Or
Adran,
for
Adran, anything else for you, sir? Weapon collector.
I don't have enough weapons for unknown reasons.
Now I help Varin, except you're out of movement. You'll have to wait until your next turn to get movement back, Adran. Leaving Varin in a desperate circumstance. Coincidentally, Adran, you don't yet know about this wall that Thía discovered earlier. Now I help Varin on my next turn. Alright, Crutches has to succeed on dexterity saving. Crutches is just an ordinary giant spider. Bit of an oxymoron there, but continuing. And wants nothing to do with flying fiendish people. Except Crutches first falls prone, then stands, and scuttles away. Excuse me. I moved Crutches too far. There we go. And now dashes. Actually, you know what, Adran, you could have used a bonus action on your turn. Oh wait, no, you already used that. Never mind. Adran, you watch as Crutches rushes towards the giant toad and seems to faceplant on open air. Smack! Alright. No! Oh, look whose turn it is. Cool.
No.
I've already been hit by one of these attacks and they really hurt. Yeah, he's gonna try and bite me. Getting 24 and hitting, prompting a Constitution saving throw from Varin. Not for concentration. Alright, Varin is now poisoned. And now a Constitution saving throw. And Adran... Oh, never mind. Concentration goes away. That bite really hurt. Ow! So Varin's going to take 22 piercing damage from the bite. I'm sorry?
I was about to ask if you got your
there's
D4
no
for the
way.
saving throw, but it's not going to matter.
Not at that damage, and not with those rolls. Gingivitis! Ow! That hurts! And let's do this for poison. So that was attack number 1. And then claw. Tail. Oh my giddy Aunt Martha. Both of those are gonna hit. And then it's mace. Holy. Oh, goodness gracious me. 23 plus 26 plus 10 plus 25 fire. Varin takes 84 damage after the bite. Varin screams in pain. Adran has a comment. You gotta run and heal, but it's not my turn! Del, it is your turn, sir. Del? Del, did you mute?
Oh, sorry. I was reading spells and I thought you were still doing Varin. Yikes. I was going to do something. I am going to briefly review and see if I can do something else to help you.
Okay. Varin is in pain.
Don't.
I went from nearly full health to 20 hit points in one round. Ow!
So it just stretch. Oh, gee.
I didn't think
I'm gonna wait a little bit.
It's just over
I'm
there.
gonna wait just a little bit.
It's just
on
over there
that.
like, I'm in pain!
I've got an
You're
idea
waiting
to
on
help.
something.
Varin.
Oh, Del.
It's gonna have to wait one round, I think. Instead, I'm
Okay.
going to cast. I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Oh. That played out weirdly.
Alright, so you create a floating spectral weapon within range. What's the range? 60 feet? Is that creature within 60 feet of you, Del?
Yes. I already know that because I
Okay,
moved
and-
it 30 people plus.
That's fine. What do you summon as your your spiritual weapon? Excuse me.
A bigger hammer than his hammer.
Nice. All right. So you swing your bigger hammer from the smaller elf 23 to hit.
Which I didn't add. I could add bless on top of that, I believe.
Bless is added. Bless is already added.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's right there. 22 plus 1, 23. There's always a bigger hammer. So that is... Check. Yes, that is going to hit, dealing 13 force damage. Yes, that does hit. Okay. Did I say 13? How much? 13 damage. Nice. Watch that health mark.
Boop. That kind of helps.
There you go.
And then with that,
anything else for you, Del?
I'm going to try to get behind the elephant, basically. I will make a dexterity save.
Okay. Thank you.
Find the freaking button. Am I blind? I'm blind. There it is.
Don't be blind. It's not wise to fight blind.
I'm going to add my D4 on that.
You move normal. Ah, yes, I forgot your D4. Yep, you move normal.
Can I move between the bone cart and the elephant?
There is... no. There's not enough room for you there. You can move through the areas, just can't stop between them.
Right, oh, okay, so I can move through it.
Yes, you can move through. I apologize.
Does that show on your end?
Adran, I haven't seen it move yet. Yes, it does. Yeah, nice. Alright, and Adran, we are at the bottom of the hour. You have the hammer on when we stop. Hammer. Anything else for you, Del?
At Del's turn.
Noted. In that case, we move to Thía. It is your turn, Thía. You are prone beneath the cart, wounded, but not hidden. But you are out of direct line of sight, I will say that.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to click on. Hold on. Okay. Move Thía. Move that back. So Thea's gonna spend. Oh, she's gonna bonus action. Because she's out of line of sight of big, ugly, scary dudes. Yes.
Yes.
What?
It's getting awfully crowded down here. Yes, you are out of line of sight.
Okay, so what she's gonna do is she's gonna bonus action hide.
Yep. And since you started the turn prone, you don't have to make any dexterity saving throw for your move. And that is a nat 1, so that's the use of reliable talent for a stealth check of 27. Nice.
I'm basically going to climb out from underneath the cart, and I'm going to take a shot. Presumably at advantage.
That makes sense to me. At advantage.
With sharpshooter and sneak attack active, in case they don't activate Crocodile.
Noted. Well, let's see it and see what we get. 30 minus 3, 27 to hit is a solid hit. Sneak attack. And yeah, sneak attack and sharpshooter and acid. Alright, so that's 10 from sharpshooter. 33 from sneak attack. 1 maximum, nice. And 10 from acid for a total of 53 damage. Watch that health bar. Had to click the dice out of my way. There you go. 53 damage.
A little bit better. I don't think it added my bless on there, but either way, I think it worked either way.
It did. it did. That's why it's a -3 instead of a -5.
And I'm basically just gonna duck back behind cover.
Okay, you are out of sight. All right. Oh, my neck. Ow, that hurt. So this guy gets a nat 20. Huge, massive, booming thumps from somewhere to the south of us. as comes dashing up. There you go.
Tell me
This
you're watching through an
massive,
invisible wall.
towering. Well, not yet. So you found the wall over here, remember?
Yeah.
Varin, stop! Silver is going to stand where Silver is and provide cover, basically.
Steady, boy.
Don't go anywhere, please. This may come as a shock. Alright, so one falls prone, and so does the other. Giving a croaking cry of terror, the giant toad leaps a solid 10 feet into the air and lands on the ground, right where Thía stood not long ago and found an invisible wall.
That's disappointing.
And then bites at crutches, getting a 12 to hit. The 12 misses on crutches. Alright, top of the round. Something's coming. Something new. Adran, please roll me 6 Delta 6. Varin takes 15 points of poison damage from the bite. Varin is now at 5 hit
took that
points.
damage?
Varin?
There's a cutout. Oh, okay.
Varin took 15 points of poison damage and just goes, I think I'm dying. It's been a while since I last had this feeling. It's a little unfamiliar.
I don't know if he can sense it or not, but Dell is watching him closely.
He does sense it. Double check the point. This is gonna go. Actually, I have to do one other thing. I forgot this earlier. To be fair, I've had a lot of things going on, so bit of a distraction. Nat 20.
Oh.
So with D4, that is a maximum of 25. Varin is not frightened of the big scary thing. Double checking something. Okay. Sorry, I was reading up on something real quick. Varin is going to cough out some blood. He is poisoned, so he has disadvantage on attacks. Excuse me, but still gets the D4. And, he does hear you, Adran, yelling, "Disengage! Disengage and heal!" Varin just calls it back. This isn't ordinary poison. Oh, this is bad. And he's gonna go ahead and take some shots. I probably shouldn't have used sharpshooter, but oh well. 21 minus 1 equals 20, and therefore hits. That was lucky. Oh gosh. Pain. Alright, so that is 6 from Colossus Slate. Wait. Okay. I meant to say bonus action cast Hunter's Mark, and then I take the shot. So I will spend the spell slot. Silly me, sorry. I was checked. My apologies. apologies. Alright, so 6 from Colossus Slayer, 1 from Hunter's Mark, and 10 from Sharpshooter for 17, and then, well, 6 becomes 3 on the cold damage. So a total of 20.
I'm chipping at him. I'm chipping at him. Oh, this is so bad. Hurts. It burns.
Varin will take 1 more shot, and no Sharpshooter. No Colossus Slayer. But Hunter's Mark if he hits. Ice Cold Arrow, go! Well, my goodness gracious me. That's a... Okay, that's 29 to hit. That becomes 4 plus 1 is 5 damage. Okay, the mules are staying where they are. Adran, give me an Arcana check. Based off of what based off of what Varin has intuited, please give me an Arcana check, sir. No, you got nothing. Did you roll that with using an inspiration point, sir? No, you're fine. I'm gonna guess you didn't mean to roll it. I'm gonna roll it with advantage. So in which case we'll go with the 7. Did you want to use your inspiration point for advantage and re-roll it? Alright, roll it at normal, please. So we'll go with a 7, or which is it? $22. Okay, we'll go with the 22. With that flash of insight from Varin, you calculate quickly and surmise it's quite possible with this unnatural poison, which I forgot to roll a saving throw against. So hold that thought. What's the save? Okay. Constitution saving throw, no advantage. Wait, why did... Okay, ignore the disadvantage. Yeah, there's no... Even with plus, that's not going to help Varin. It's quite possible, Adran, that with an unnatural poison coursing through Varin's veins, Varin might not be able to heal.
Okay.
And it is your turn, sir.
Okay.
What would you like to do, sir? Okay, you move 20 feet. Excuse me. Are you planning on going further than half your movement? In that case, yes. If you want to, no, if you're I just read it more clearly. Dex says save. If you want to move more than half your movement, then yes. And with a D4. Okay. You can also call back to Del, you know, that Varin might be dealing with something very bad, poison-wise. Spell scroll, lightning bolt. Noise. Alright, so let's take a look. You're aiming this upwards, I presume. Like so? Okay. That will result in no saving throw for Varin, but this guy needs to make a saving throw. Yeah? In which case... Okay. Dex save. Go ahead and put the lightning bolt into the chat, please. Excuse me. As arcane lightning splits the sky from ground to cloud, relatively speaking. He saves and is only going to take half damage. Adran, roll me 8 Delta 6 lightning damage, sir. Please and thank you. He sees your bolt coming and twists futilely, somewhat to the side. 8 Delta 6 lightning damage when you're Wow, that's a lot of damage. Nicely rolled. Double check something. Okay, perfect. Alright, so that 23 becomes halved. It succeeded, so that's a total of 12 damage from the big flying guy. Anything else for you, Adran? Move the rest of your movement. Okay. Did you roll your dex save earlier? I can't remember. Please roll me a dex save. At normal. In order to go farther than you have already gone. Oh yeah, you move just fine with a plus 10 to your movement speed, no less. Excuse me. If you move 20, you can finish at 20 with another plus 10. Alright, anything else for you, Adran? Take a look. Yes, that is fine. I'll go with you. That is good. That is the totality of your movement there, Adran. Anything else for you, sir? He's thinking. All right. In that case, we move to Crutches, who just got bit at by a giant toad. Rude. Unfortunately, bite back indeed. So the toad seems to slip easily to one side and starts to open its mouth in mocking laughter at Crutches, only to get bit in the tongue by Crutches' fangs. And the toad has to make a Constitution saving throw, which he succeeds on with a nat 20. So he's going to take. No, indeed. Half damage on a success. Okay, so that is a total of 10 points of damage to the toad. There you go. General de Solgor looks at Varin with complete hateful disdain, points his finger over at Silver. Okay. Can you hear me?
We heard that you pointed at Silver.
There we go.
And did nothing.
Oops, wrong button.
You pointed at Silver and did nothing.
A tiny point of hellish red sparking light leaps from his clawed fingertip, floats and bobs up and down across the space, lands on the ground right beneath the tusks of the big marble elephant, and erupts. I need dexterity saving throws from Silver, Thía, and Dell. And the mules.
I have nothing I was referring to.
I'm getting the mules up in a moment.
Oh, that's not supposed to be an advantage. That's supposed to be a 14.
Yeah, we'll go with the 4. Who's that for? The 14.
That's Thía.
Okay. And don't forget, bless.
Yeah, I just about to hit that.
So 14 plus 1d4. And thank you.
I guess. Yeah, pretty sure it's still fail.
I will check. Uno momento. And Adran, that's my boy at crutches. Excuse me. Here go the mules, who do not get bless. And at 12, who's that for? Is that Dell?
Yeah, 15 for Thea, 12 for Dell.
Dell also gets the
You're right.
bless. You're welcome.
Yeah, it's not doing much.
That's not doing much. And I will roll a dex save for silver. Okay. You all fail. As he casts Fireball. This hurt. Well, the mules are, well, their hooves are now glue. They're very dead. Oh dear. 27 to silver. Crazy! 27 to Dell. Don't forget that Dell has temporary hit points, so it's going to be absorbed somewhat. And I need a Constitution saving throw for Dell with Blessed. Thea, you do have evasion, so you're going to take half damage. No, Uncanny Dodge does not apply.
No.
But you have evasion, and that applies. So for Thea, you're going to take 13 points of fire damage instead of 27.
Okay, sorry.
Just
13.
kaboom.
Rounding
There.
down to 13.
Yes.
Thanks. Second. Catching up. Hold on.
Holding on with great anticipation.
And Dell's dex save, or Dell who did the dex save, so he's taking.
Yes, I'm asking for a
27.
Constitution saving. I'm asking for a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, hold on, I'm catching up. Hold on.
No, I demand upon it now.
I'm going to. What's he need? Needs 13 or higher. I'm going to add inspiration on that.
Yes. Alrighty, and you still have bless. So inspiration for advantage and D4. $14 is just barely enough. You
Didn't need
maintain
the
concentration on bless.
No.
And then with hideous, mocking laughter, the Solgor cries,
Enjoy watching Varin's Shadow Stalker be consumed.
as he flies straight up towards the clouds. Some 60 feet, so he's now 75 feet in the air. Dell, you just got cooked. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm a little confused. Give me just a second. Hold on. Ba-da-ba-doo.
And it just realized that the bone card is also burnt to very little. Our bone card, no! You guys are on fire, cries Adran. Oh no! Aaron's dying.
It's not working right now.
Excuse me.
Okay. How far up did you say he went?
75 feet.
Oh, yep, I cannot.
That's how
manage
up
that.
he currently is.
Okay. I'm not sure what Dell's doing. I have.
I think I'm gonna die again.
1 second. Feet. I'm a little concerned about something. I'm just still heard Adran say something about Varin being poisoned, right?
He would have heard Varin saying something like, "This is not ordinary poison."
For the moment, just to figure out what's going on, I'm gonna cast Healing Word. On Varin, obviously.
60 feet range.
Yeah.
You see the magic course onto Varin's body and slide over him without touching him.
Yeah, that's not good. I don't.
Anything else for you, Del?
Now, bonus action.
Isn't Healing Word a bonus action?
No, but that was an action. I'm gonna bonus action move my.
Healing Word is a bonus action.
Oh, you're right. My bad. Okay then. I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna start by moving Del over here-ish. And see if he can basically hide underneath the elephant while hugging its legs to try and avoid vision from the side.
Protect me, Silver, for I am in pain.
So that's
You
your
can
turn.
go for that, yeah. Give me stealth check. You do want to hide, right?
Oh, I forgot to turn off advantage. The 14.
It's okay. We'll go to 14. Yep. You don't know if you're hidden will or not. Thea, it is now your turn. That huge guy is up there. Oh, and Del, you also have your healing ability. Regeneration.
Hey, right. I will take care of
As long
that
as
in
you
a
have Staff
moment.
of Healing.
Is
Staff of Healing has lots of useful spells on it, just so you know.
Thea needs to bonus action hide. I'll take care of Del's healing in a
Oh, there's
minute.
this guy coming up.
Well, I'm more worried about
Where's this
hiding.
guy come?
I'm hiding from this guy.
Fair. Go ahead.
That's my bonus action hide. And then I'm gonna step out and take a shot.
Okay. You have advantage on the shot. Wait, hold on. He is 75 feet up. You have 60-foot range dark vision. You cannot see him. So that means you have disadvantage and advantage. So you attack at normal, and therefore no sneak attack if you hit.
Okay.
Because you only have 60-foot range dark vision.
There's no possible way he can get closer to this game.
Say what now?
Can I readjust what I was doing?
Certainly.
I didn't realize he was out of sight.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll move
It's a
over
little hard
here.
to tell.
Move over here, and then I'll take the hard action. You want me to re-roll?
Okay.
Just probably good.
No, we'll go with the 28.
Okay.
And
Then
point of fact, this guy doesn't seem to notice you when you hide, even though you hid over here.
Okay.
Oh, my wrist.
Well, I'll move back and I'll shoot him anyways.
What are you aiming at on him?
On him? What am I aiming at?
Face? Yeah, face, chest, shoulder. What? Get the toad. What part of his body are you aiming at? It is relevant.
Is he wearing armor?
Ragtag armor, yes.
I'm gonna aim at his face.
Alright, take the shot. You have advantage. From Kmart. You have advantage and sneak attack if you hit.
Come on, character sheet.
Ooh.
Alright,
I refuse,
sharpshooter on.
Because I am DM, not character sheet. Okay. That hits. Roll me damage. So you take the shot, and you notice. You remember the toad jumped like 10 feet in the air and landed on the ground on the other side of what you thought was a wall? You see a brief, like, as the tip of one of your fletching feathers hits something in mid-air, but the arrow still flies true, striking home for 10 sharpshooter damage and 28 sneak attack plus 8. So that is 46 damage. Watch that health bar. Ouch! He roars and cries out in pain. There must be an obstruction about 10 feet high somewhere in this area. An invisible obstruction. Anything else from you, Thía?
Was that out over the water, or was it closer to me? Basically, was it roughly within reach of the land?
It's more like you kind of noticed it happened. If you wanted to ascertain exactly where it happened, I would call for a perception check, which would require an action.
That was not supposed to be
which would require an action that you... Well, no, you can't give me that anyways because you took a shot, which requires your action.
I need to... What? Okay.
Perception check to search requires your action during combat.
Okay, well...
But you used your action to take the shot.
I think I'm basically gonna take cover behind the elephant if I'm very demon guy.
Fair enough. Alright, in that case, we move to the guy who just got shot and screams in pain and clutches at his face that just has a massive gouge in it. You're not hidden currently. Thía. Your position has been revealed. Fortunately for you, he slips and falls prone as he clutches at his new wound, crashing heavily into the ground. And from your current perspective, Thía, I don't think the ground here broke a little bit from his massive weight slamming down onto it. He stands back up, steps to here. You've seen people grab wall tops and vault over with one hand. That's kind of what this guy does. There we go. But I'm going to say that does take his action to do so. Alright. So that's that, and Silver is going to turn, dragging Dell with him, since Dell was clutching onto Silver's leg. And Silver is going to attack. I think this is a fair idea. Oh, excuse me. My goodness gracious. I keep forgetting how powerful elephants are. So that hits for 21 damage. Ow. And then... How are we doing on time for both of you?
I'm good.
Doing good so far? Alright. Oh, I only rolled one. What's the... So one succeeds and gets plus 10. And the other does just fine. As a result... Hey, look at that! But that's as far as they get. Alright. we move to the toad, who's a little annoyed that it's being bit, and it's going to try and bite at Crutches again. And crits. What the? Okay, Crutches is now grappled and restrained, and the toad's now stuck on him with his slimy mouth. What the heck? Cries Adran. Oh my goodness. Okay then, that's 20 and 10, that's 30 points of damage, and Crutches is dying. Alright, top of the round. This is going swimmingly. Where's that? There. Nope, not yet. There we go. Okay. Alright. Adran. Please roll me. Once I get it up, hang on. Character sheet doesn't want to load. How dare you? Varin just looks over you and goes, I don't feel so good. And I will ask you for a roll here in a second once I get the damage up. The information, excuse me. Not there. Here we go. Adran, please roll me. 6 Delta 6 poison damage. Varin is unconscious. Yeah, so thud. And not concentrating anymore. This and that. Okay. And at the end of its turn, he makes a Constitution saving throw. Action normal. I'm gonna say he still gets the D4 from Bless because Del's concentrating on that. For now. Alright, so that's not great. Yeah, Varin's still poisoned. Adran, it is your turn, sir. What are you gonna do? And this is gonna be our last round for the night, just so FYI. Yes, 75 feet up. Which I believe does mean that he's outside of Adran's line of sight. You can't see him. Oh my god. Ow. I think he can catch a fireball. Do you want to cast fireball at him? Alright, please give me an Arcana check. Please give me an Arcana. There we go. I can speak words. Yeah, you can cast Fireball. Do you cast Fireball? Adran, you cast Fireball? Uh-oh. Alright. The flame goes off with a huge kaboom, and you see the fiend highlighted up there in the sky as he is completely ensconced within the flames. And as the fire dies out, he looks down at you and smirks, unscathed. Anything else for you, Adran? Gotta think this one through. have lost Thía / Del. And, Adran, I am holding on with great anticipation. You have a thought, a consideration. You're going to move 20 feet. Noted. We seem to have lost our road out of the chat. Pardon me. What you got, Adran?
Hello?
There you are. You disappeared.
Yeah, I tried to hit my unmute button, and for some reason it closed me out of my web browser. I hit the wrong.
How rude.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at Arcane Charge. Arcane Charge, where is it? And I'll put it, oh, there it is. I'm gonna say no, this is a you-only teleport. You can gain the ability to teleport to 30 feet to an unoccupied space. You can teleport before or after the additional action. But I don't see anything that says that you can bring someone with you. My apologies. Yeah, I don't see anything that says you can bring anyone with you. Okay, what are you gonna do? Oh, jeez. Lightning bolt again! Very well, sir. Alright, dexterity saving throw. Please put lightning bolt in the chat. Dexterity saving throw. Ooh, with advantage, he only got 15. He was too busy laughing at you and didn't see the lightning bolt coming up behind the fireball. Please roll me damage, as he's going to take full damage from this one. Nice shot. Excuse me. Agent's burning the magic slots of this one. Ooh. Yeah, he took that. That's 29 damage. Ouch. Let's see what that does. Watch his health bar. There you go. He roars in furious pain. Anything else for you, sir? Okay, where are you going? Disappear. Okay. Alright, thank you very much, Adran. Crutches is dying. Crutches needs to give me a death saving throw, which is 1d20. Alright, that is one success. Whoops, wrong button.
Do not worry, little elves. I like to play with my prey.
Yep, right there. Thía, and Del, and Silver. And also the big guy, who's got a big brand on his face, all need to give me dexterity saving throws. And Crutches now has 2 fails. 1 success, 2 fails to Crutches. Del and Thía both have a D4 to their dex saves. Come on, there we go. Thía, who got the nat 20?
I want to say Del. That's honestly Thía.
Alright. Thía definitely succeeds, and because of evasion, Thía is going to take 0 damage.
Any chance I can
Del,
pass that to Del?
give me Nope. Del, give me a dexterity saving throw plus 1d4.
Give me a second here.
What if I say no?
I'm gonna pass Thea's inspiration to Del for the dex save.
Okay. Del has advantage and bless. Um,
19.
So both the giant and Del are gonna fail.
Okay.
The really big guy. Each taking 25 points of fire damage and a Constitution saving throw for Del, please, with bless. I'm looking for 13 or higher for con save for Del.
Not gonna
Nope,
bother with the
that's not
D4.
enough. Bless goes away. It's not gonna help anything. Alright, 25 points of... That's just not gonna help at all. Alrighty, check one real quick, excuse me.
Should have put the
Okay.
advantage for the con save.
Alright, Del, you're a little burnt. You're slightly hidden. This really big guy is right there. You see Adran come rushing up. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I have a question. I'm not gonna cast it yet, but I need to understand how you're gonna rule on this. If I was to line up a fire spell or fire cube here and here, would that hit him once or twice?
Only once. It's one save. Basically, he just has to be in it once.
Yeah, so the way you rule that
Bear in
spell,
mind-
basically, no matter what, it's only ever a one time.
Yeah, bear in mind, Del did see several creatures run into an invisible wall right here. And he did see this really big guy jump over it. However, Del can give me a... brain farting. Del can give me an insight check.
Try to find the button. There.
While he also regains hit points thanks to his regeneration ability.
But she needs to do it twice, because I
welcome.
forgot to do that last time. Thank you.
You said you would do it.
Said I would do it.
Del, it occurs to you, even if Varin couldn't regain hit points while poisoned, you do have the ability to lift poisoned conditions. As my thumb gets stuck in the water bottle.
Just a second. Catching up.
Sure.
I'm only gonna add 15 because I know
My
he
thumb
was
got stuck.
wounded earlier. Fine.
No, go ahead and add 20. Two uses of
Okay.
regeneration. My
Well,
nose.
I'm just gonna throw this in there real quick.
Staff of healing.
Like, yeah.
Regeneration feature regains 10 hit points unless you took necrotic. Spells. Lesser restoration, cure wounds, or mass cure wounds. Noted, sir, you're still awake. Hanging in there. Lesser restoration.
Were you
can
referring to the
end
less?
blinded, deaf.
Oh. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm trying to read you this. I'm trying to read you the description. It is a touch spell, and it ends either blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
I know it was poison. I'm just not close enough to use it.
I mean, you did hide. Oh, my neck.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Hold on just a second.
Holding on. But only for a second.
20-foot radius.
If you're thinking of Fireball, that would definitely catch Thea.
I'm thinking of
That would
insect,
catch Silver.
like-
That would catch the Silver. To whom I
That-
forgot to deal the Fireball damage.
Would that catch the giant?
There was that wall. Remember? An obstruction.
So.
Choices.
I'm trying to see because I think this one goes around walls, so I'm trying to check.
Alright. Adran, you hanging in there?
Yeah, so insect place spreads around corners anyways.
Excellent.
But that would definitely do it. That would catch
That would also catch. That would still catch in that position. That would still catch Silver. Right in the ear.
yeah. What about that? That would not catch Silver or crutches, but then I presume it would catch the giant based off the issue for Silver, right?
Yes. You could also do this. See my circle?
Okay. Yeah. I'll just go with yours because it's there. Dell's gonna cast Insect Bite.
Alright, and that's a con save, yeah? Is that it?
I think
If you're gonna cast a spell.
Sorry.
Adran, are you there, sir? Constitution saving throw, 19. Well, the giant fellow here fails. And then the other two, Dell's casting a spell. Oops, I rolled that 4 times instead of twice. So one of those is gonna succeed.
It's gotta be higher than 9.
One of those is gonna fail. Wait, what?
Hold on. Are you serious? That's a total of 19 damage? Or 14 damage? 11 damage?
Never mind, your spell save is 19, so nope, both of those big guys fail. The toad that's trying to nom down on crutches is going to so not save on this. Eventually.
16. Wow. I'm very disappointed.
Come on. Frog legs! Nope. The toad's also gonna fail. Okay, so that is a total of 16 points of piercing damage as you cast. You do know that this means you're gonna end bless on everyone because insect plague is.
Well, he lost
you
bless
already
anyways
lost
because of
Yeah,
damage.
never mind. Yeah, I just realized. 16 points of damage to this guy. Del, you cast a spell. Insects spring out, and they just go right through the area where there was a wall. Like it's not there anymore.
Okay.
And there we go. Okay, and your position is now revealed.
And I'm gonna run.
Anything else for you, Del?
Run.
Okay.
Oops, hold on.
Run.
Try to run up here.
This enormous. Okay, I need a dexterity saving throw in order to see if you fall prone or not. You do not fall prone, you move exactly as you intend to, and this giant fellow here does not use an attack of opportunity. Thea, it is now your turn. You are not hidden. You're pressed up against the side of Silver, going, oh no, and all of a sudden there's this massive swarm of bugs just stabbing and biting and ripping and tearing. It doesn't quite connect in your head the fact that, there's no wall there preventing them. It's just kind of a scary night right now. Thea, what do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna move over here. And I'm gonna attempt to bonus action hide.
Okay. Let's see it. Excuse me.
And then I'll shoot the
That
giant.
is a good stealth check. You get advantage and sneak attack if you hit. You do not have bless.
You're right. So I'll fix the blast. A little bit late, but I'll have to add that.
Okay, so that is 23 minus 5 is 18. And that's a hit. Give me sneak attack, sharpshooter, and your piercing shot. That is a total of 50 damage. Whoops, wrong button here. Hold on. This button, that button, and that button.
Yay!
Boom.
Hopefully he doesn't squish crutches.
And he falls over, prone. What?
So hopefully he doesn't squish crutches.
Just barely missing. Anything else for you, Thea?
That's your turn.
Okay. In that case, Adran. There you are, sir. I need to measure something quickly. Yep. Adran, I need from you, sir, a saving throw with no bless. As a lightning bolt comes ripping out of the direction that the arcane words were from. Please give me a dexterity saving throw. Dexterity. Ouch, my toe. That is not enough. You're gonna take the full damage as lightning comes ripping across at you. 8d6. Lightning. You're gonna take 29 points of damage. Unfortunately, shield only works against direct attacks, not for saving throws. But nice try. You're not currently concentrating on anything, so you don't need to do any saving throws. But all you hear from that direction is a kind of slithering, gasping, wet sound. Silver, seeing suddenly, is insect plague still going?
That's
I forgot that's what the marker was for. Sorry for that.
I'm trying to figure out where.
Seeing the bugs. Yeah, that'll be good. Seeing the bugs swarming in that area and lightning, Silver is going to back up and bump against the bone cart and has nowhere to go. So he's going to take the dodge action. Right. I gotta scroll up. Alright. Insect Plague. Is it on the start of their turn? When it appears. Thank you, Temp. Oh, Temo or Temp hit points.
But it enters for the first time or ends its turn there?
Okay. Well, they're starting their turn in the area.
Yeah, that does not do it. They need to end there, but I believe it does add difficult terrain.
Yes,
it does.
Actually,
it is difficult terrain.
So, Dex save to move through the mud. He fails and falls prone. Noted, sir. He also fails and falls prone. They have to stand back up. They can only move. I'm just going to say, for the sake of argument, that far. And also, that guy's going to have to make a con save as he steps into the water, blinded by the bugs flying all about him. Adran. Yep, that's a fail. Adran, would you be so kind, sir, as to roll for me 4 Delta 6 fire plus 4 Delta 6 acid?
Huh?
As this fellow steps into the water. The boiling acidic water takes 10 from fire. Thank you. Ouch. Starts hopping on one foot like, ow, ow, ow. Takes 12 acid damage and falls headlong into the deadly water. Alright, and Constitution saving throw for this fellow as he's ending his turn in the area of insect plague. I think that beats the DC, which means he takes half damage. Del, please roll me the damage for insect plague. Which is 4 Delta 10.
I think he moved.
You move 10.
I'll reroll the damage. It's gonna be 5d10 because of it being cast at 6th level.
Perfect.
Well, I think he moved twice.
No, one moved and fell into the water. Oh my giddy Aunt Martha, that's more than twice the hit points he had left. As the bugs start ripping at you. Yeah, both of these guys die before they even get all the way to the fight. The giant toad is going to release the corpse of Crutches and hop out of the oops. He's gonna hop out of the area of the spell because ow, these bugs are not nice to his tongue. And he lands right there. Hi, Adran. We're almost done for the night, just so you're aware. I get a 19 against your armor class, sir. Oi! Right. Top of the round, Thía. You hear something. Come tramping and thudding and booming. Down at the end of the land bridge, whence we came, you see several creatures slithering into view in a weird side-to-side undulation of movement. That's odd. There's multiple creatures, but they're all moving forward together in this weird, wavy, snake-like movement. It's 5 creatures moving all together. They're all enormous snakes, leading to a massive, waddling, singular body. It's a 5-headed creature. Come tramping up the land bridge, breaking the soft, muddy ground beneath its massive feet. Boom. So that's
That
on the
seems
bridge.
bad.
And Dell, I think you're making your way towards Varin's prone body. So I'm going to mention this real quick before we end it for the night. Varin is not making death saves. You might recall that earlier in the day, Varin ate a Formant tea, so that's 1 automatic success on his death save. Though he is still unconscious. So at the end of his turn, he's going to make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, that is not enough. He is still poisoned. And unconscious. Alright, so the fight is not over. There's still another caster on the field. The fiend is General the Soldier is out there somewhere. A giant toad is trying to eat Adran. And some 5-headed snake thing is coming up the breaking land bridge. So this can only go well. Despite the technical difficulties, I want to thank you both so much for playing. And for keeping
Thanks
a good
for the
attitude,
game.
despite, like I said, the technical difficulties. Absolutely. I hope it was terrifying and fun.
It was unexpected.
Adran says, I'm speechless. And unexpected, yes. Adran noted that you're speechless, mostly because, the system won't let you speak. Rude. Alright.
Man, it's keeping you
So
down.
we'll come back. Right. We'll come back, hopefully with Dell trying to bring Varin back to life. Or at least, heal him. Restore him. When we come back, it'll be Adran's turn. Words escape you. Like, seriously, you're that shocked, or are you just still making jokes about not being able to talk? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna go with that means yes to both. Awesome. Again, oh, Adran. Jokes. Okay, gotcha. Again, thank you both so much for playing. I hope it was entertaining and terrifying and unexpected, and yeah, I used my imagination on this one. Alright. Oh, and you might recall long ago when we were trying to rid Thía permanently of the Revenant pursuing her, that multiple curses went flying into Varin, especially one that earned him the enmity of a powerful fiend. I think we just met him. Alright, thank you guys, and have a good night and rest of your week. Oh joy.
Thanks for running this game for us.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
Thank you, fellow adventurers, for joining us once more. Please comment below to vote on what monsters you want to see Adran, Thía, and Varin take on next. You can vote for more than one kind at a time.
Giant Crocodile. Ogre. Owlbear.
Thank you for watching, and I hope we'll see you again next week.